All right, so we're going to be talking about ordering of operations with decimals. So some of you may have heard of this before, but we're going to start by just reviewing BEDMAS, which really means brackets. So anytime you see anything with brackets around, basically, exponents. Now this is one that you probably won't see very often. I'll kind of explain what an exponent is in a moment. Division. Remember that this line in between means divide. Multiply can either be the multiplication symbol or it can mean beside. Add. And finally, subtract. So we're going to start with an example here. You can see there is a lot of stuff going on, so it can be a little bit overwhelming. So BEDMAS is going to help you to just break down your different parts. So first we're going to look and see if we find any brackets. Well, we do right here. So what we're going to do is below, we're going to simplify that section. So you can see 4.75 plus 1.2 is 5.95. So then you're just going to write that below. And you're going to keep everything else the same and just write it as if nothing had happened to those other sections. Okay? Then we're going to look for exponents. Well, we don't actually have any. So then we're going to go to our next section of BEDMAS, division. Well, I see that right here there is some division. So I'm going to do that operation. And I get 2.08, so I'm going to write that below. Keep everything else the same. Then we're going to look for multiplication. Well, we do have some of that. It's right here. We're going to simplify. Keep everything else the same. Looking for addition. We're just working step by step through that BEDMAS. And finally, you can see we also have some subtraction. When you get to the bottom, you're going to find that your answer is 0.73. Yes, you need to simplify as you go. No, you cannot just do it in one step, so you have to actually show all of those various portions. Let's go to another example. In this one here, we do have some exponents, but first we're going to start with BEDMAS, brackets. Yes, we do see brackets. 5.6 minus 4.6 is 1. Everything else stays the same. Now we're going to look at this exponents. Now, some of you have learned what exponents are and some of you haven't. Basically, an exponent, it just means to multiply by itself. So let me give you some easier examples. So say we have 4 squared. That would really just mean 4 times 4. If I had 4 to the power of 3, that would mean 4 times 4 times 4, 3 of them. If I had 4 to the power of 4, well, you guessed it, it would be 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. You're going to recognize this pattern. If it's 4 to the power of 5, it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Now, these are very different numbers. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is a very different number than 4 times 3. So you want to be very careful. So it really means 16 times 4. 16 is 32. 32 and 32 is 64. And it's going to increase as you go. All right. So in this example, our amount is 9.5 times 9.5. That's going to equal 90.25. Everything else stays the same. So then we're going to look for division. Yes, we have some. It's 90.25 divided by 1. And our answer is 90.25. There are some tips to help. First of all, using colors, as you can tell, is a very nice way. You can use highlighters if that helps. Definitely refer to your notes. Use highlighters, refer to your notes. Graph paper. You have to use graph paper if you need some. There should be some in the drawer by the front of the classroom. And lines beneath each section. Now, they don't have to be colored. You can just simply go like this and then simplify below. Okay? Best of luck, everyone, and I hope that you get all of your assignments finished. All right.